Years ago, I was surfing through YouTube and one video randomly popped in front of me, which was about the highest free falls in the world. You can see the picture in my background, which is of the same event from 2012 when Felix Baumgartner performed a record smashing skydive. The man went up in the stratosphere in a silver pod powered by helium balloon. He dropped himself from the edge of the space, breaking the sound barrier while free falling from over 1200 feet, creating a milestone of highest free fall jump. And what a sight it was to behold. I had this adrenaline rush throughout the video when the diver got imbalanced for a few seconds. And then when he finally reached the ground, I had a sigh of relief. It was telecasted all over the world, and all were amazed. I searched a bit more about this event out of curiosity and found out that this project was 7 years in making and cost Red Bull $65 million. And I was like, Red Bull? Like, I genuinely thought it would have been something related to NASA mission. But isn't Red Bull just an energy drink? Why do they even need to do such projects? I searched, I just got more curious and found out a lot of interesting stuff. If you look at Red Bull, it is a non alcoholic product and not the tastiest drink in the world, and obviously not the healthiest drink in the world. But even then, every single year, Red Bull manages to make $1 billion of all this merely because of their marketing strategies. Coming back to this picture, the campaign was known as Stratos Project, as the jump was from the stratosphere. Everyone in the market thought Red Bull is crazy to spend $65 million to market an energy drink. But you know what the result was? In terms of visibility they got 8 million YouTube live stream viewers, making it the most watched YouTube live in the history. It was shown on 70 TV stations, got 3.2 million tweets, and 72,000 mentions with hashtag Red Bull. Eventually, they got tons of PR. This whole campaign rose their sales by 7% in coming months and generating a revenue of whooping $1.6 billion. If you haven't noticed, Red Bull isn't a normal advertiser brand. Doesn't do advertising and marketing like the average beverage companies. In fact, the brand doesn't do a lot of things like average beverage company. For instance, it doesn't even manufacture the drink itself. Yes, it doesn't have any manufacturing plant. They outsource the entire manufacturing process and focus all their energy into doing the things they do the best, which is marketing. But what does Red Bull sell? It sells an energy drink. It sells an energetic feeling, refreshing experience, the feeling of being awake, the feeling of being alive. So instead of pouring money in TV print and outdoor ads, Red Bull associates itself with people and events that allow them to represent these exact emotions. I found out that Red Bull owns Formula One racing team, football teams, ice hockey teams, and they sponsor major athletes like Neymar Jr. or KL Rahul, for example. And the thing is that they started sponsoring athletes and other extreme sports competitions such as snowboarding, let's say mountain biking, hand gliding, and skydiving long back in 90s. If you go and see the comment section on the videos of Stratos project, most of the people have used one word. Or even if you listen to my experience while watching the live, I used one word, adrenaline rush, which shows how this entire process actually works. Red Bull's unique marketing strategy is all about creating a recall, an association with the particular type of experience. It's all about synonymous words like energy, crazy, adrenaline, wings, flying, speed, extreme. And that's why, people, it gives you wings. A $1 billion company is doing this is okay. But what do we got to learn from this story? It's simple to pack our bags and just jump off from the stratosphere. I'm just kidding. It's not like that. And it's not the case that Red Bull has hired me to promote their product. The things we got to learn from this is giving your brand a story, giving it a personality. Normal brands sell product, but good brands sell story. Storytelling is what helped Red Bull to link its product with adrenaline. and give it a personality. Or let's say, for example, have helped Coca-Cola, a mere sugared water drink, to link with the emotion of happiness. They linked the sugar with the happy hormones and marketed it that way. Apple device with sophistication and Marlboro cigarette with ruggedness. The story behind the brand is what helps in its positioning. And to build that story, we should focus more on creating our own platform. Once you have like your own reach and audience via content creation, you already have an established platform for promotion rather than relying completely on paid ads. Just how Red Bull has a lot of platforms they built. Don't worry, we don't need to own an IPL team for promoting our startup. We can just own a social media account to do so. People will look at your online presence, which will be the proof of product, service, or even the set of skills you have and want to monetize. This reminds me of the quote that content is a fire. Content is a fire and social media is gasoline. If you are able to control the amount of fire and gasoline supply, nothing will stop you from winning. That's all from my side. Over to you, Tia Modi.
Toastmaster Gauri, basically I'd start with what I really liked about her speech was that her content was very intriguing about like the marketing strategies of any particular company, because usually we see the advertisements of any company on maybe the television, but what we don't but sometimes we just sit and we ponder that what exactly goes that this a simple brand like Coca-Cola, if you just look at the product that they're selling, it's just a bottle of Coke and basically it's just water and sugar. But what exactly is their marketing strategy that they're doing wonders and the drink is so popular? So I think as far as the content is considered, Toastmaster Gauri, you were amazing. What else I like about her speech was that her expressions were also basically she was very enthusiastic while giving her speech, and her expressions were in line with her enthusiasm. She also used her hand gestures very well. What I think she should work on is basically she should work on the pace of her speech. So while giving her speech, she was going in a very continuous manner, so she could basically work on the pauses in her speech. And also, when she switched from the Red Bull story to the Coca-Cola story, I think she should have paused at that moment. So throughout most of her speech was about the Red Bull story. So she should have just given like a pause after the Red Bull story and then started on with the other case studies of Coca-Cola and so on. But to conclude, I would like to say that the speech was amazing and she was very enthusiastic. And all the best for your other speeches, Toastmaster Gauri. Thank you.